Hey, it's Oceana Makes Content, and I wanted to welcome you to my channel. Today, we're going to kick off a 30-day challenge where I'm going to try to update all of my socials and create new content on all my socials and see how that works out in terms of followers, in terms of money, in terms of everything else. And you are welcome to join me. And I guess I should talk a little bit about what made this challenge appeal to me. And it's very simple. I had a TikTok where I was doing this for about a month and I was not getting anywhere. And literally this past week, I would say about 5 days ago, I woke up. I kept getting like alerts on my TikTok, which was weird because I was like ready to just delete it off my phone. I decided to open up TikTok. I look and there's 8,000 followers there. Like, where were these when I was doing the experiment? So, this isn't the first time that I've had a video delayed that got viral. And actually, I think that's more of the law of the land. It's really a crapshoot sometimes when it comes to what becomes viral and what doesn't. And as somebody who has worked on platforms of different types of content, spicy content, as an engineer, um, I can tell you that actually platforms do they reward people who post consistently and they reward people who post frequently because that's good for their business and it's good for your business, and they want to see that people are invested in working on those platforms. So within 30 days, I expect to see a little bit more exposure, a little bit higher numbers, and hopefully I'll start seeing a lot more work in terms of like what's working for my channel, what's working for yours. And I'm going to try to break down a little bit more about my knowledge, how I became a content creator, what my content creation has taught me how to do, and hopefully it will come out really good for you as well. And hopefully you'll be able to learn something. And, if you are interested in working with me, I always am available via Substack DMs. I'm on oceana.substack.com. Thank you and have a great day. So I guess you're probably wondering exactly what was the post, or at least what is the proof that I actually do have all these followers on TikTok, that I somehow managed to break through and get like 6K followers. So let's start off with this. Here it is. And the video that was so big on TikTok, I can't figure out how to download it, but it's basically me reacting to somebody who her date left her on a mountaintop, which I think is, murder or a murder attempt, because if somebody did that with me, I probably would have died. Um, and that got 140K views. People were asking, like, where's the original video? I managed to find it earlier on, and I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. So that's how I ended up getting my followers. You can take a look at the stats, and you can see that one thing picked up so big. So the funny thing is that this TikTok phenomenon that I had happen where I was just like, okay, I'm not feeling it. I have posted a bunch of stuff. I am not getting anywhere. Um Actually it happened before, and it happened with Medium. And this is actually the time which this is the article that I'm showing you up here where I got famous. It was a $20,000 article. It had 440,000 views and it was published in 2021. I had just barely gotten monetized and I was expecting like maybe 5, $6 because I was in bed. I was literally healing from a overdose at the time and I wasn't expecting anything. I was just like, okay, this is just like a fun thing that I can write. Da 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 da. I worked as a writer um for Jarek Industries at the time. Or no, I just literally got laid off. That's right. And I was just doing freelance work and I was struggling and I was not expecting anything, but then it turned into a $20,000 article. As you can see, there was 440K views, 159,000 reads, 25,000 likes, and yeah, like I'm still earning, like, even though it's like cents, it's like still there, you know what I mean? Like, this is the article that launched me to success. And when I first wrote this, I think I had maybe 100 followers, and then it went up to about 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and then it just kept climbing. And it was that moment where I was just like, you know what, if I do this consistently, maybe I could get 20K consistently. And now I get 20K a year consistently from Medium. So there's definitely there's something to be learned here. And that's what I'm going to try to do with this 30-day challenge, where I actually post on a regular basis and I talk about my content creation journey, how it can happen to you, how it worked for me. And hopefully you learn something. Hopefully I learned something. Hopefully I get some more followers. And, this is going to be one of those things where I really hope that this helps people out. So if you want to read that, it is on Medium still. Um, and yeah, like that's how I became famous. And apparently it happened with TikTok again. So I guess the main thing that I want people to learn here, at least for day one, is that it only takes one video for you to go viral, for you to actually start making a name for yourself, and for you to start actually collecting that group of people around you and to start having your own community. And the important thing is that it might seem like you're not getting anywhere, but you have to not give up. Because obviously, what I did with TikTok was I gave up. And that was very dumb of me. And now I have that opportunity to step back up again, and I will. But I shouldn't have given up in the first place, because now I'd be in like a 10 times better situation than I am now. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't give up. And post as much as you can. Consistency really is key here.